Hello, YouTube. Shouldn't have this up. This is Piss and Moan, and I need to move my screen so we don't get distracted by the camera.
I'm gonna get distracted by the camera. It's over here now.
You're not wrong. Today we're going to talk about Hobbs and Shaw. It just came out quite a while ago. Apparently,
I want to talk about The Last Jedi.
Okay, I want to talk about how the name of this movie is actually The Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
It's Fast and Furious, not The Fast and the Furious. It's very important because
Right.
Fast and Furious and The Fast and the Furious are two different movies in the same franchise.
He's not wrong. Can I just say, I said this at the theater, and I want to talk about it because it's just so incredible. Like the distance that this franchise has gone, the change in scope from Fast and Furious 1, where they were like literally stealing, I want to say, CRTVs with like VHS players, maybe DVD. Like petty criminals stealing TVs to literally saving the world on multiple occasions.
It's nuts. I've only seen two other movies in the franchise, so
Fate of the Furious.
Fate and 5.
You didn't see any of the originals?
No.
Oh, you're missing out on some classic bad cinema.
I doubt it. Oh, well, bad cinema? Yeah, probably.
They talk a lot about family.
Well, they do that in Fate.
All of them.
So, and they do it in this one, too. Yeah, it's all over the dang place.
Maybe that's the reason why they included these guys. Maybe they both have real strong family ties, and that's why they're like, I can get in line with this family movie franchise.
The Rock did have his dad and a cousin in the scene.
I feel like they went to Hawaii just so The Rock could include his family members.
Probably.
Which I fully support. God, this movie was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. I just want to say that the little picture it's got on Rotten Tomatoes has The Rock and Jason Statham, standing side by side, wielding
Pipe?
chair legs
Oh, yeah, the chair.
as weapons.
That's right. I remember that scene. The scene where they talk about their plan while the people are watching them.
They caught me monologuing. Sly devil. Oh man, Angel Has Fallen is at 39. Almost made you go see that.
Yeah, I said no.
You did.
We watched Korean game shows instead.
Also very good. Highly recommend Korean game shows. Genius.
Society games.
That's all I can recommend.
Escape Room is fun if you want to watch dumb people do dumb things.
I'm a big fan of dumb people do dumb things. So, before we get into spoilers. What do you give it out of 10? I love making you do this because you hate ratings.
5.
Painfully average?
Yes. It loses points for trying to rip off Mission Impossible in the last scene.
It was very Mission Impossible in that last scene.
It loses points for ripping off Mission Impossible in Civil War. Captain America Civil War.
I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, but like as high of a 7 out of 10 as I can give it without it being an 8. This was a great movie, and it is very much my guilty pleasure. I love these movies. Are they great movies? No. They're very bad. But they do what they do well, and they're great fun.
There were parts enough to get me angry at the movie for what it was doing, so I can't give it very high.
I was laughing uproariously. It's I don't know, something I can go see with my wife, which is kind of far and few between. Something me and my wife both like, which is also really nice.
This one felt a lot more cheesy than Fate. And I mean, Fate was pretty cheesy, but this one felt that much more cheesy.
I was about to say, okay, let's get into spoilers. Spoilers. I was going to say, name a part in this movie what was more cheesy than The Rock throwing a torpedo at someone. And then I remembered the freaking tow truck train. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can really think of anything cheesier than that. There might be some cheesier moments in this
Didn't
movie.
they beat a drone by throwing a rock at it?
Yes. That's not that cheesy.
The accuracy, the odds of the thrust and
They did
leverage.
they did a tow truck chain. Apparently, all trucks on Hawaii are designed to hook onto other vehicles.
Well, not only that, The Rock is there holding the helicopter in too. I'm like,
I laughed so hard.
This is literally Captain America: Civil War right here.
I laughed so hard when he did that.
I
Just a chance to flex for the camera.
I think I literally shouted out, "You've got to be kidding me!" during this.
I looked at you over you at that part, and you're just like. I did
a lot of eye rolling during this movie.
It was horrible. It was really bad. But if you like a great like popcorn action flick that's just over the top, unabashedly stealing from other movies, this is your thing.
I should recommend this to my dad. See what he thinks.
We need to watch the original Fast and Furious just for you to see the difference.
This one might even slip through my dad's bullshit meter.
It's so much bullshit. Oh God, this might be the second best movie I've seen this year.
We haven't gotten on to Anna yet for.
Oh yeah, we haven't given you our top movie of the year.
So far, we're 2/3 of the way through the year, but it too is about the only contender I can think of right now.
It's not even out.
Well, I mean, upcoming. I mean, Rise of Skywalker's gonna be trash. Maleficent, I have no idea what they're doing.
That might make the top 5 for me.
Yeah. It's the most wild card a movie could possibly be.
Maleficent?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Especially because it's Disney and they've been freaking all over the place.
Mostly all over the bad place. We'll get to that too.
I don't know. Yeah, Endgame. But that's what I'm saying. All over the place. Not all over just the bad place. That one was all over the place. It hit every end of the spectrum and everything in between.
In general, because Aladdin's all over the bad place.
Yeah, that's fair. I still argue there was a decent amount of mediocrity in that. That's another one we need to talk about.
Toy Story 4 was bad.
I still need to see that. There's nothing that I've missed yet that it strikes me as being able to get into the top 2 spots yet.
You might get suckered in by Toy Story 4, but I will be there to tell you why it is bad when it's over.
Okay.
No, I got you back, man. When's that come out on DVD? I don't know. I think it's still in theaters now, so...
Maybe I can go see that still.
That's what I have to say about that.
I don't know what else to say on this movie. It was a rip-roaring good time. I highly recommend it.
It was cheesy as hell.
But understand what you're getting yourself into.
The banter, the Rock and Statham fighting wasn't nearly as funny when it was actually interfering with the story progression. Like, it didn't interfere in Fate of the Furious. They were trapped in the room and had nothing to do but banter. In this one, it actively interfered with them doing their job to the point where you're like, no real people are this stupid.
Yeah, that was the problem I felt with the banter, was it felt forced, where it was very natural and off the cuff. This felt like, like a rap battle, or I'm trying to think what a good example, like what it's like. It was like,
yo mama fight!
Yeah, like that. Like, pause, time for an insert battle. And it's completely outside of the scope. Whereas in, like you said, in the Fate of the Furious, it was very, like, integral and part of the, like, universe. It made sense. Felt a lot more forced. This definitely wasn't as good as Fate of the Furious. Great movie, not as good as Fate of the Furious.
I mean...
It's still the second best movie I've seen this year.
I think because maybe it's the mindset going in, but the whole redirecting the missile in Fate of the Furious did not bug me nearly as much as anything in this movie.
Oh, that didn't bug me. I thought it was great. Yeah. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I was laughing my ass off the first time through. He just threw a missile at a car.
Torpedo.
Torpedo, yep.
Just because it wasn't...
Turn the wheel to the goddamn left.
You know what? I think this might have actually suffered from not having the comic relief of the... Oh no, because they had Kevin Hart. he was great.
What?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, true. I did like all the celebrity cameos.
They're great.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to tell my prediction. So, when this
yes.
gets the sequel, Ryan Reynolds is going to be the villain overall.
Another great character.
Ryan Reynolds was my favorite part of this movie, and I'm not a huge Ryan Reynolds fan, but when he walked on the screen, I was like, yes, because that was exactly what this movie needed. I think it could have used more Ryan Reynolds.
And more Kevin Hart, honestly.
Yeah, he did pretty good. I did like his moment on the plane, and Kevin Hart can get on my nerves too, but he didn't in this one.
Yeah, when Kevin Hart walked in, I was like, "Uh-oh, this is gonna get bad." And I take it back.
He was all right.
Nailed it. You guys cast him perfectly for the role, and he actually played a role and helped. Oh man, I'm impressed you pulled that off. Fast and Furious. I'm impressed.
Oh, and Ryan Reynolds did do the voice of the bad guy. It was not credited as him. It was credited as a different name, but in the IMDb trivia, it says it was him. Yeah. We'll put it this way. Some of the best tongue-in-cheek celebrity cameos since, say, Zombieland with Bill Murray playing Bill Murray.
He's right. Sorry for my departure.
Welcome back. I'm trying to think of other good celebrity cameos. We're way off topic here, though, so maybe...
Any words of wisdoms for the viewers?
And keep doing this. You're going to have to stop at some point.